It's Lee from Trafalgar. I'm here today to tell you all about the incredible opportunities for your guests to travel with us into 2021 and 2022. So I'm going to share my screen. We've got 15 minutes today to share with you some of the highlights that your guests can look forward to when they choose to travel with us for next year. Excellent. So today we're going to be looking at your guide to guided journeys. So really what we want to do today is to go in very, very quickly into why you should be offering guided journeys for your guests for next year. I'm going to break down our two brands, Costsaver and Trafalgar. We're going to look at some of the reasons why you should not be offering these brands and some of our amazing trips as well. But before I start, I'm going to share with you a very short video that sums up why Trafalgar is the perfect choice for your guests for next year. So that's what we're all about with Trafalgar, giving your guests a good life. So today we're going to look first at the benefits of guided touring, and I'm going to dive into the two brands that you can offer your guests at the moment, Costsaver and Trafalgar. So let's start with the benefits. More than ever, traveling on a guided journey is an incredible option for your guests for next year, because of all the support they're going to get. They're not going to be left in destination by themselves. When you arrive with Trafalgar, you are greeted upon arrival by, if you like, your friends in a foreign land, are amazingly, incredibly passionate travel directors who are there to take your guests on a journey of a lifetime. And more than that, if things change while your guests are at destination, they have access to our 24/7 support team in Geneva that look at all the operations that we are doing globally at the moment. So we are there, look after the worries so your guests can sit back and relax. So we include all the transportation. So when you travel with Trafalgar, we also include a door-to-door transfer from the start that picks you up from your home and takes you to the hotel. With Costsaver, you can add that in for an extra fee. But when the guests arrive at destination, when they're traveling from A to B, they don't have to worry about toll roads, where they're going to park, how they're going to get their suitcase from the car park to the hotel. We take care of all that for you, so your guests can sit back and enjoy door-to-door service. And that's the same if we're traveling on road, if we're traveling through the Swiss Alps, so if we want to go into Norway, we use amazing rail services like you can see on the slide here. If we're going to go to Greece or we're going to go to Croatia, we want your guests to enjoy them stunning, incredible coastlines by sea. So we have amazing itineraries that include cruising options as well. We've also got priority access to all the major sites. This is so important for your guests for next year. If they're looking to go into travel into Europe or travel to anywhere in the world, the Americas, Asia or Africa, isn't it great to know that the amazing things that you want to go and see, we've already done that for the guests. We've already bought the tickets. We don't have to queue up with everybody else. We can jump right to the start of the line and go in with our local experts and our travel directors, and it takes all that stress away. So we will have priority access to all the major sites and attractions for your guests. We're going to introduce your guests to the most incredible, memorable characters of each destination. I absolutely love this gentleman. You can see on your screen. His name is Chef Libro. He's an amazing character. I mean, if you look at his face here, you can just see what a memorable experience this will be. Now, this is on one of our Italian itineraries, and what we do for the day is with Chef Libro, we take our guests to the local marketplace in Florence, which is, if you like, an epicenter of activity. It's where Chef Libro goes every day to pick fresh produce for his amazing restaurant. But it's amazing because Chef Libro gives all our guests a few items to choose for their lunch. And he teaches them Italian, and you go and speak to the market stall holders, and you get the opportunity to buy some fresh ingredients. You then go back to this amazing restaurant in the heart of Tuscany, and you have a hands-on cooking demonstration with Chef Leo and his sons. It is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and it's always accompanied then with dinner outside in the vineyards with great local wine. They have music playing, and it's just one of those moments where you think, wow, aren't I so lucky to experience this? And there's nothing you're going to be able to do if you were to travel there independently by yourself. So on all our itineraries, we'll introduce your guests to the memorable characters. And of course, we've handpicked all the hotels, so they're going to be the best hotels in the best locations, and all the porterage is included. So when your guests arrive, if they're arriving on one of our vehicles, they're dropped off right outside the front door. Their luggage is taken to their room. Check-in is already done for the guests upon arrival, and then you've got your travel director, your friend in a foreign land there to help you and to guide you during your free time as well. So it means that your guests can sit back and they can travel with real ease and comfort. They don't have to worry about this new world that we're living in, because we've taken care of everything for them, and it gives them their chance to be their best self. And on holiday, we all live the good life, don't we? I think it's, you're never in a better mood than you are when you're on holiday, and that's what we deliver on our guided holidays with Trafalgar and Costsaver. So let's have a quick look at the two brands. Costsaver, value taught without compromise. So what a Costsaver will do is give your guests the ultimate unpackaged holiday. Now you might be thinking, what is an unpackaged holiday? Well, what it means is not overloading the itineraries with experiences. We'd like to leave that choice up to your guests locally. So if they want to have a fun itinerary, if they want to make it an active journey, if they want to sit back and really enjoy the free time and just relax, they can. We include the essentials, and then they can tailor the itinerary at the destination. So what are the essentials? What do we include? Well, we include perfectly thought out itinerary. So you as an agent don't have to spend days putting them together, because we've got all the experience and we've done it for them. We've got 4- and 3-star hotels. We've got the must-see sites included on each destination with Costsaver. We've got a great selection of local, authentic food. You've got your travel director with you if you need guidance or advice, or if you need someone to speak the local language, and you've got all your transport included as well. So they are the essentials on every single trip with Costsaver, no matter where you are in the world. But then we leave it to the guests to tailor it, and you can see all these prices before online of the optionals. You can advise your guests what they can do in their free time. You can say, look, in Paris you can have free time, or if you pay a certain amount, small amount of euros, you can go on a foodie guided walking tour on the back streets of Montmartre. Or if you can see here in some of the examples like Jack wanted to do, he wanted to see Napoleon's tomb. So not everybody's doing the same thing. You're getting the opportunity, your guests are getting the opportunity to tailor that itinerary to how they want. And that's why these trips are so successful. So let's look at some examples. This is one of my favorites, Greece. Who doesn't love Greece? And who wouldn't love to go to Athens, but also then spend 6 nights on the islands of Mykonos and Santorini? So 3 nights on each of the islands. We include all the ferry tickets, all the transportation is included as well. We include the must-see sites. So in Athens, of course, we're going to take our guests to Panathion and the Acropolis, so you can see and hear and really get under the skin of that destination and the history that Athens in Greece has. And the hotels are great. We mentioned before that the 4- and 3-star. So you can see this beautiful hotel. Guests will get to stay in Mykonos. Absolutely amazing. And the hotels in Santorini and Athens are fantastic too. And then they have this freedom and this flexibility at destination to do their own thing, or to add in optional. So if they want to go on a winery tour, you don't have to go out and source this. Our travel director will book it in for them, or the transportation will be included. Again, it's an amazing door-to-door service. So it just means that these trips are so easy for your guests to go and enjoy these wonderful destinations. And it's not just in Europe. We do these types of itineraries with Costsaver, the unpackaged holidays everywhere. We've got them in Canada, USA, Costa Rica, South America, Africa's new for 2021. We've even covered Asia, so China, India, So we have got everything covered for your guests. And some of the highlights, I mean, I love Egypt. Who wouldn't want to go and see the amazing history in Egypt and do a Nile River cruise? Well, you can do it on Costsaver. Who wouldn't want to go and see Italy, but see the regional part of Italy? So I'm talking about towns like Siena, Bologna, Verona. Absolutely incredible Italian itinerary there as well. And a new one for next year, which you may have seen on my social media, is Magical Bali, 7-day trip in Bali from just £750. Great value for money. With Trafalgar, it's simply the best. So with Trafalgar, it's an elevated experience. We're actually going to include the door-to-door transfer for your guests. So it's the longest private door-to-door available in the UK. So it picks them up from their home, takes them to their local airport, and as long as they live within 150 miles, that's included. We've got hand selected hotels, but the 5 and 4 stars, so they're a grade up from Costsaver. I mean, look at this amazing property, the Oyster Box Hotel in Durban in South Africa, which we actually own, by the way. But all our hotels are listed on our itineraries online, so you can get your guests excited about where they are going to be staying. New for 2021, just to improve your guests' confidence in traveling next year, we've actually got a well-being director. We're the only touring company in the world that's going to have somebody there in addition to a travel director, just to look after your guests' well-being. Absolutely amazing addition on our itineraries of 21 guests or more. But with Trafalgar, where it really stands out is the amount of incredible local experiences that we include. So if you have a guest that's quite well traveled, but they want to go to a destination, but they really want to see the breadth of what that destination is and connect with the locals and really dive into the culture, then Trafalgar's got to be the option for them. Let's look at a short video of some of the amazing experiences your guests could enjoy. Unbelievable. I mean, we talked about Chef Livro in Europe before. What about this? What about going to the Country Music Hall of Fame in Nashville and then going into a private auditorium and meeting a member of Johnny Cash's family? What about going to Louisville in America, where Muhammad Ali's from, and going to the Muhammad Ali Center, his museum? But not just going there by yourself, being escorted around by his lifelong friend, and then having Muhammad Ali's brother meet you for dinner afterwards. Absolutely once in a lifetime experiences. And we include these dive into the culture experiences with some amazing adventure experiences. Look at this. This is a new trip for us, the polar bears in Manitoba in Canada. This is an amazing itinerary that runs in October of next year, where we go out looking for these incredible animals on this tundra landscape and these all-terrain tundra buggy vehicles as well. If you go back there in March, it's a totally different experience. We're going hunting for the Northern Lights. It's one of the most prominent places in the world that you can see the Northern Lights, and it's an amazing experience for your guests to enjoy. Do you get anyone who likes walking holidays or likes to go for hikes? Have a look at our incredible Utah itinerary, which has got loads of different included walks in for your guests through all the amazing national parks in Utah, so they can decide what they want to do. If they want a gentle 10-minute stroll, they can. If they want something a bit more adventurous, where you can see here when you go to Delicate Arch, you can as well. But amazing landscapes for your guests to enjoy. That's one of our new active journeys. And of course, we've got the wonders of Canada. And I've not even mentioned Africa or Asia or the UK, which we do with Trafalgar and Costsaver as well, because we travel over to 7 continents. We've been doing this for 74 years. We've got over 90 awards. We're the most globally awarded travel company in the world, and we've had over 5 million happy guests. At the UK Global Awards this year, Trafalgar was named the best mainstream tour operator. So hopefully that's made your mind up to recommend Trafalgar and Costsaver to your guests. Please don't forget to stay connected on our Trafalgar Tribe Facebook page. If you're not already a member, please log in. Add me as a friend as well on Facebook, Lee Evanson Trafalgar. We've got up to 12.5% off our trips for 2021 and 2022. They are out already. And also for all your resource needs, I mean, this is in regards to social media, training webinars. Check out our brand new agent portal called www.thetouringhub.com.